Rachel,
Yes.
why don't you name one?
Okay, what have we done yet? I know. Let's do Pikachu then, yeah.
Detective
That was
Pikachu,
probably my
okay.
favorite.
You go first, since I've been leading.
It was awesome.
I loved
it was
it.
so hilarious seeing Deadpool as Pikachu.
I've seen so much I've seen a fan art of Deadpool and Pikachu doing the Dragon Ball Z fuse thing, and then it's like Pikachu in a Deadpool costume. Yeah, that's really cute.
Yeah, that's funny.
There was only one issue.
Yes,
Only
what was your
one issue with this movie. I mean, I have another one which is not as big. I mean, my really small issue is that some of most Pokemon look good, but some of them, when they look in live action, they kind of look ridiculous. Mm-hmm. No offense. It's a special effects, but that's just.
So cute.
Hey, no offense, but my biggest issue is if it was his dad's voice and mind in that Pikachu the whole time, how did he not recognize his dad's voice? I mean, think about it.
But Pikachu
It's
was
a movie where spoilers.
so
It's a movie where a human spirit can get sucked into Pikachu, Jazz.
Second to a
Logic
Pokemon
is
butt.
out the window.
I mean,
That is a good point,
you understand my point, right?
No, I totally understand that every movie has a.
There was some Pokemon I couldn't stand, but there's some that I'm like, but they're so freaking cute. Like the little flower ones that you see like popping up.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
My favorite was Psyduck. I just said Psyduck to him like 30 times.
And my wife is totally Jigglypuff when she gets
I know.
mad.
I mean, hey, you want to hear something funny? Since we saw Jigglypuff singing, we both went like
But we hit
in the
each,
theater.
we
both like,
actually hit each other in the head.
heads.
But it was so funny too because we were like dead out.
We had the same idea.
Because it's
Those
like,
are the best
I should have drawn on her face.
But my other favorite one was Eevee, because like Eevee was just like this cute little thing. But then when you turn into freaking
Well, it was Ditto.
Ditto.
Ditto was pretending to be Eevee, right?
well, there was one Eevee that was actually going to go and evolve.
Yeah.
And so,
That was
but
cool.
when I first saw him coming down and like just like going over and then evolves to Flareon, and I was like sitting here going like, but he's not cute like that. And then it was when Ditto actually started being Eevee too that I thought was cute. But then it was like, but it's still not the same. Like he's so cute.
Well, of
and then
course-
even Mewtwo was actually.
Oh, Mewtwo was amazing. I love the voice
He was
actor.
actually really
The voice actor for
cute,
Mewtwo he did a great job.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I heard the voice. I'm like, that's the Mewtwo I remember from the Pokemon movie, right there.
I also love how Pikachu actually sang the song from the original.
That was cool. He's so sad. You gotta catch him all.
You and me.
It was so
Ryan
funny.
Reynolds is so
I do
good.
hope that they make a second one with
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds coming back and they put Arbok in it.
No,
Yeah,
I heard rumors, although I'll have to go back and watch it. There were like references to Ash Ketchum, but I don't know where they were.
Oh, and there's references to the evil. I didn't watch a lot growing up, but the evil Team Rocket.
Team Rocket's gonna show up too. But I also the only problem
know
with
what Mount
Charizard
Meowth
is
looks
it
like.
drove me crazy because he did not look real. He looked fake.
Oh, well, Charizard was probably the
It
one
was
that
just
looked the most fake the most.
He was the only one that I didn't like in it.
Yeah.
But that was just
It
because
was
he didn't
also
look real.
where Pikachu, get me the heck out of here!
Do you want to say something, babe?
No, I think it's fine. Like with Ryan Reynolds movies, usually there's one part I just don't like. That like one joke he makes that I don't like. But in this one,
Then
I
don't
liked
watch
all
Deadpool.
of it. Yeah, I know, that's it. I just even in his love stories, just usually there's a couple, but this is the first movie I liked everything he said. In
Although I
it.
did like at the end how he showed emotion when his son was going to
Yeah,
leave.
it was really good.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
It
I'm
was
like,
really good.
he's actually showing it pretty well.
He's
Yeah.
a good actor.
Yeah, he
He
is.
really is a good actor. There's just some like he just tries to make you crack you up so much. Like,
But then when he tries to actually be serious right here, that scene actually
but
worked.
even
Yeah.
in like real life, because there was people that were doing like casts with him. He tries to be so sarcastic when they want him to be serious,
Yeah,
and
he can't.
and
can't
it's
do it.
just so freaking funny because he's like, I'm trying.
No,
and
you're
then,
not.
And we're all staring at him like, no, you're not. And then he just cracks up laughing. Sorry.
Let's
move.
Let's do Spider-Man and then
Well-
Spider-Man real quick and then do Endgame.
Okay,
for
Spider-Man
God's sake.
Far From Home. Okay, so
I think it's the best Spider-Man movie the MCU has made. I liked it better than Homecoming.
yes, I will agree with that. It was better than Homecoming. And what's really interesting
No.
They
go ahead.
tried to sell that Mysterio was actually a good guy, and you know what? I mean, you and I know the comics, but
Yeah.
didn't it sell so well though? Did
He did
sell
a
it
good
so well?
job. Yeah.
And then when you see that he's actually just an illusionist, he's like, "All right, get this thing off me." I'm like, I was like,
expecting the team.
I mean, neither were I, but I was like, I knew it, and she was like, "I don't want him to be a bad guy. I don't want him to be a bad guy."
Likable actor too.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal's great.
Yeah.
I actually never liked Tom Holland. Okay, I don't know why
She
as
hates Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland. Did you hear that, everybody?
I never actually liked him until I actually saw this one. I don't want to go see Homecoming because he's just too of a kid for me. And I understand that's how Spider-Man's supposed to be, but Tom Holland is too much of a kid. But in this one, he actually became more serious, and I actually started liking him more in that one because he has a serious side.
Yeah.
And it's not just a
Yes.
laugh, funny game thing. He actually is serious. And that's what I started kind of liking Tom Holland more.
Yeah.
And you know, like
But
when
I
he's
still can't. He's still just too of a
when he's
kid.
in, when
but
he's
I
in
love
that
it.
when he's in that
Right.
Quinjet and making his new suit,
Oh.
you see John Favreau looking at him,
I'll
and
pick-
he's like, you could tell what John was thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Tony.
Tony. Yeah.
That's
Kinda
Tony.
Like Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
He
how it should have
He
been.
kind of has to be. Yeah, he kind of
He
has to
has
be
to-
a little whiny and a little kid-like at the beginning, so you can see the growth. As annoying as it is, but Luke's character at the end is really great. Just ignore the Last Jedi. But
Thank
Luke
you!
characters at the end of episode 8 is really great. So,
Yes.
but anyways,
I'm not really saying
distraction.
anything bad about it.
Distraction.
I like Spider-Man.
But no,
It was
I
just-
love-
I love the
I
twist
see
at
what
the
you're coming
end.
from.
I thought that's
Oh.
a great jumping point because, like, you know, Tony, spoilers, voluntarily revealed that he's Iron Man. No other superheroes really had that blatantly revealed to the
Yeah.
public, especially Spider-Man. Everyone's gonna be coming after him. It's not like
So
Iron Man.
young.
Spider-Man's life is ruined almost
Yeah.
because of that.
I know, and I
How
think
about you
this
want
is
to
so
bet?
sad, too.
And little spoilers at the end credit scene, you learn that the Nick Fury is not the real Nick Fury. He's actually the Skrull guy from from Captain
Yeah.
Marvel. How much you want to bet the Skrulls are going to take Tom Holland's place? Like, if I'm Spider-Man, then who's that out the window?
Yeah.
Or I have a better idea. Disney, suck it up. Let Venom and Spider-Man team up in the MCU. Just have Venom do something that he can do in the comics and shapeshift into the Black Spider-Man. And
That'd
say,
be awesome.
look, it's me! And then the Venom simply jumps on Spider-Man for a bit to fight Carnage. Perfect Venom 2. That's what they should do.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I liked Spider-Man. It was just kind of fun to watch. But it was also sad because you got to see how much he missed Tony Stark.
Yeah.
He was the
missed
audience.
so much that you finally started realizing how much
And also
he
how-
realized who he was.
And how much the pressure that those reporters were putting on him, and
Yeah.
you can understand why he ran
Oh,
away.
yeah.
I saw him I don't
Stupid
blame him.
a-hole
Yeah.
I mean, reporters they don't care, but
I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal was an a-hole reporter in one movie.
well, yeah. And I also liked that that Mysterio was a bad guy, but he had understandable motives. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like how Tony stole his idea, and how all those
Oh,
people
yeah.
worked for Tony.
I like that he went crazier and crazier as the thing went on, where it became where he was obsessed with the illusion, and his last words like, "Now they'll believe anything."
And you know what? He's kind of right, because of the end credit scene where we see he reveals Spider-Man's identity, and we also see the return of a very famous famous
J.
figure,
Jonah Jameson,
Yeah, I
played
realize
by
J.K. Simmons.
J.K.
How much
Simmons.
of a menace that webhead is?
All right.
That was funny.
Okay.